Hello, beautiful women. It's Zion here, and today I want to share something inspired by a conversation that I had with a friend today because I thought it was so good. I want to let you in on it. We were talking about womb healing. I was sharing with him some stories of things that I've witnessed working with women who got to heal from fibroids, endometriosis, debilitating period pain, and all kinds of things. And at some point he asked me, he said, wow, but that's amazing, that's incredible, but can you explain it, how it actually happened, why it worked? And I was like, yeah, actually I can explain it. And also there's an element that I can't fully explain because it transcends what we can rationalize and put into words. But I'm going to share with you today why actually this work with womb healing, with embodiment, works, even to heal physical issues in the womb. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Zion de Castro. I am a womb healing guide, feminine embodiment facilitator, and emotional healing facilitator. And I've literally seen the most incredible things happen through this work, so much that it blows my mind. I have very little idea of how powerful this work is after 5 years of supporting women with their womb health and their feminine empowerment, because it's just so massive. Everything that we can experience and heal and transcend through this work is literally beyond our imagination. And as I said, I've personally supported women in that process, not only heal from sexual trauma and emotional abuse and feeling disconnected from their bodies and their sensuality and their boundaries and all these things, PMS, pmdd. I've also worked with women who almost got a hysterectomy and who were completely desperate, who had such a critical state, such a physical manifestation in their wombs, in their bodies, in their reproductive organs, that their only hope was to try something different, something that Western medicine wasn't offering, which is the work that I do, right? It's the work that takes you to the root cause, and that is the secret. That's why it works. It works because we're not treating a symptom, we're treating the reason, right? So having a foundation with trauma healing, I became a trauma healing facilitator 9 years ago, and this is such a key component in the healing work that I do with women, because a lot of the things that we're experiencing, blockages in our bodies, in our sexuality, in our relationships, are rooted in that emotional pain that lives in the body. She remembers everything and she's reflecting everything, and all of that energy, all of those emotions, all of those detrimental thoughts, they have to go somewhere. So they go into the body when we don't create a space for them, when we don't acknowledge them, when we don't listen to them, and when we don't make the necessary changes in our lives to be truly in alignment with our feminine energy and what's healthy for us, right? So I work with the emotional and energetic aspect of these womb issues. I work with the pain that is behind those issues. I work with all of the silenced emotions and truths. I help women bring them out to the surface. I help women reconnect with their natural capacity to heal, because I don't even like the idea of being a healer. I don't consider myself a healer. I don't think this is something that I've done for someone else. But I am a bridge. I am facilitating. I am helping women reconnect with this instinctual and primal capacity that they have to remember and to restore their being and their bodies, to reweave their lives into something that they actually love and thrive in, right? And to have presence, because healing's not something that is meant to happen in isolation, by the way. Whoever tells you, oh, you have everything that you need inside and you shouldn't need anybody else, that's bullshit. That's emotional abuse, spiritual bypassing. We don't believe in that over here, okay? We are human beings and we need connection more than we need anything else, especially when we're in a healing process. To be held, to be witnessed, to be guided, to be supported, to be seen and heard. All of that is a huge part of healing. Emotional healing, mental healing, any kind of healing process that needs to take place. And it works. It absolutely works. And it's been even completely demonstrated by science now. Like, there are lots of studies showing the connection between our emotions and our traumas and our ailments in the body. So this is not even something that you need to believe in. It's not a theory. It's not some woo-woo idea. Like, it's a fact. Right? And it doesn't work to just treat a symptom. You have to go deeper. And another thing that I want to let you into, another secret, because we talked about endometriosis, and this is one of the most painful things a woman can ever go through. What I've observed in my life is, in my experience working with women, is that the reason why a lot of women don't heal from endometriosis is because usually the women who have endometriosis have a lot of resistance to their negative emotions, to their difficult emotions, okay, to their emotional pain. So if you're not willing to feel your feelings, it's practically impossible to heal from certain ailments. And it's not about the endometriosis itself that is something you can't heal, because I've seen women heal or improve it massively, right? But the only women who get that are the women who are willing to make a change in the way that they relate to their vulnerability, to their emotions, and sometimes also to the concept of motherhood. But that's just something more specific for those of you who are interested in endometriosis and the emotional component. What I'm trying to say with all of this is, even those ailments that everybody says you can't heal, that it's just gonna be chronic, it's gonna be like that forever, even period pain, like, I don't know about you, but I grew up being told that period pain was just something that I had to put up with as a woman, and that it would be like that for the rest of my life. Guess what? I have no period pain, and I haven't had it for like 7 years or something like that. But I used to faint when I was bleeding. Like, it was so debilitating and so painful and so excruciating for me. Of course, like, I was told that that's how it would be, and there was a ton of trauma and a ton of pain that was there, like, held in my womb. And when I figured out how to release that and how to heal that and how to understand what my womb was trying to tell me, my period pain went away forever. And it's one of my favorite things, by the way, working with period pain. It's just so magical. Not the pain. The pain is not fun. But the healing process is so illuminating, because the womb is speaking. She's speaking to you. She's your ally. She wants you to thrive. And she's always going to ask you to put yourself at the center of your life. Like, she is so loving, even when it hurts. And all that we need to do is listen, to have the right support and the right guidance to do that. And that's it. There's no mystery, really. As magical as it is, because it is, really, it's very simple. So if you are struggling with anything related to your womb, physical or not physical. I invite you to listen, to tune in and listen. What is that pain telling you? Journal about it. And if you're ready to receive more support and really have a powerful breakthrough, send me a DM and let's do this. Let's explore this possibility. I am opening a couple of spots to work with me one-on-one, and I would love to welcome a couple of women who are ready for a change. So send me a DM and let's talk, and share your thoughts and feelings in the comments. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for being here with me today, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.